I tried to be the best father I could be. Wasn't perfect. Hey, good morning. It's a rough morning. Today it just feels worse because I think yesterday was the shock, but today reality is setting in, and I can feel it. I just want to tell everyone, thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your text messages and your calls. Really, I really appreciate it. Just trying to understand all of this. I feel bad for my other kids, my kids. Man, my kids confused. They don't know what to do. Everybody's asleep. I took a sleeping pill. I only slept for 4 hours. I don't have an appetite. But I feel bad for her. Miss Nichols up in Memphis, I feel bad for her. All the parents that have ever been through this. I just never thought I would be a member of an organization where you have to bury your kid. So it's a terrible nightmare. My mom is here. I never seen my mother. But it's just the look of just my mom just looks so like sadness in her eyes. My mama talked to my son yesterday morning. They were supposed to go to church. She was going to go pick him up and take him to church. She texted him back for the address, and he didn't respond. Hour and a half after that, or maybe 2 hours, he was gone. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. We serve an awesome God, though. I thank God for giving him to us. I feel bad for my son's mother more than anything. I feel bad for all the parents that got to bury their kids or had to bury their kids. I know what it feels like. So, it would be a blessing to see my granddaughter. We haven't seen her since Halloween. Why? I don't know. But thank y'all for your prayers and your concerns and your calls and everything. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, the outpouring of love and support for us. I'm gonna be okay, but reality is setting in this morning. This morning is different from yesterday. Yeah, this some other kind of stuff right here, the way I feel like somebody's stomping on my chest, and it's just nonstop stomping on your chest and your butterflies and running back and forth to the bathroom every 5 minutes. and you ain't even crying and tears coming down your eyes, but you ain't crying. And then you're crying and ain't no tears coming down your eyes. I didn't even cry at all yesterday. I was just in shock. But today, the sadness is setting in. Every parent, they got to go through this weekend and last weekend and the weekend before. All parents, every mother, every single mother that had to bury her son. As men, we suffer too, but I really want to put all the focus on all the mothers, whether it was from violent crime, whether they had cancer and was sick, whether it was a car accident, all the mothers that had to bury a kid. Because I'm watching my mother, and that's her grandson. Yeah, I can imagine it's hard losing a son, but I can't imagine losing a grandson.
Now, my daddy said I only call him when I'm sick. Now, who else I'm supposed to call? Ghostbusters? When you a daddy for life. And he...
Go on and admit you're a daddy's boy.
I'm a daddy's boy. I ain't gonna front. When I get sick, when I got a problem, this is what I run to, right over here.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Comedian Rickey Smiley is heartbroken, is really sad, is struggling after the death of his son Brandon Smiley at the age of 32. Brandon Smiley died, and the real cause of his death has not been made public, but still the comedian came out, Rickey Smiley, and announced the death of his oldest son. Yes, the radio show personality announced the news on an Instagram post. But then he had this to say: "I'm okay." He captioned the post, "But please pray for my son's mother, Brenda, his siblings, and his daughter, Storm." And then he continued in the video, in the very sad video as you've watched it, and said, "Now I see what my granddaddy went through and why he felt the way he felt. My granddaddy went through this shit with my dad, and somehow here I am going through the same thing grandparents went through. So just pray for our family." The whole family is completely heartbroken, as we've seen. His mom Brenda is really in a really bad shape, and his sister, the Essence and Taylor and Iron, then his brother Malik, they're all heartbroken, and they are struggling after the untimely death of their brother Smiley. Let's pray he really and rests in peace.